Hello, I'm learning to do crossword puzzles. Today is Friday, July 18th. Fridays can be tough. Let's try it out. Makes good. Improves. That doesn't fit. I don't know. It probably ends in S, unless it's a two-word phrase, in which case there's an S in the middle. But let's check this S. Whiskey distiller's mixture. I don't know anything about distilling whiskey. All right, down. Not sure. Psycho screenwriter Joseph. That might be a lookup later. Uncertain. Well, tough. High blank. High dash blank. Hi-fi. High. I don't know. Humdingers. A humdinger is something that's boring, right? Probably ends in S. But I don't know what else. Is humdinger boring or is it exciting? That was a real humdinger. Maybe it's... that was a humdinger. I could see it being used either way. I haven't heard it enough to have associated a definition. Certain fraternity guy informally. Bruh. A certain fraternity guy. I have no idea. Les Mis number with a number in its name. I don't know. Why is 551 coming to mind? I don't know. Yeah, I know quite a few of the Les Mis songs, but not one with a number in its name. I Dreamed a Dream. Do you hear the people sing? God on High. I don't know. One Day More. One Day More has a number in its name. There we go. Blade Sharpener. had to really stretch the brain on that one. Blade Sharpener. A honing blade. I don't know. Deity, who helped Hercules through his sixth labor. Hercules had 6 children. Short preview. A trailer? Nope. No idea. 22 down. Part of a trial. Defense. Okay. Brickyard 400 or Southern 500, for example. Are those races? Car races? I don't know. I'm just thinking of the Daytona 500, but like, yeah, those sound like NASCAR races. NASCAR race, and it's yeah, NASCAR race. Okay, that works. Nice. That's a good pull. Find pleasure in. Whiskey distiller. Tiny bit. A morsel. Not sure. Berries. Probably ends in S. Otherwise, I don't know. French possessive. No idea. Classic hot rods. T-birds. Oh, there's one that it always is, like not RCA. What is it? I can't remember. Darn. Maybe with some letters. Cutting tool. Pair? Maybe? Blade sharpener. Deity. Short preview. I mean, pair could work. Let's build off of here. Recent as a memory. Recent as a memory. Fresh. A fresh memory. Blank is the most convenient time to tax rich people. David Lloyd George. Blank is the most convenient time to tax rich people. Death. When they die. The death tax. All right. Dijon seasoning. Oh, Dijon season. Été for summer in French, I believe. Between then and now. Hence. Between then and now. Since. No. I don't know if it's hence or since or something else. Stiller's mixture. Tiny bit. Huh. All right. Like 12 down. What's 12 down? Quisling, for example. What's Quisling? All right. We're going to keep going on acrosses. I don't remember where I stopped, but we'll get there. All right. Instrument with a deep rounded back. The instrument's always the oboe, but in this case, oboes don't have a deep rounded back. Tuba, perhaps. Driver's license, for example, like an ID, like a travel doc. I don't know. You know, it's driver license. Interesting. Isn't it? I don't have my wallet on me. Pretty sure it's driver license, not driver's license, although most people say driver's license, including me. Absorbs might end in an S, although this is long enough it could be multiple words. Like brings in or something. It's not brings in, but you see what I mean. The S is in the middle, brings in. Quisling. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. They might be rough or perforated. Perforation is for like tearing, obviously. Might be rough though. Sand is rough and irritating. All right, I don't know. I don't know if tuba's right, but I'll leave it. My Old Blank, 2024 coming of age film. No idea. Staff notes. Like, it could end in S, by the way, but staff notes, as in on a score. Winter athlete. Skier. Yeah. Skier is one eye. Yeah, ski never has two eyes. Okay, I think skier is fine. Luang Prabang native. I don't know. Fight dirty? Driver's license. Absorbs. All right. I'm not confident about skier or tuba at all. Verbal flourishes. No idea. Is this hence or since? I have no idea. Shepherd's warning. Not sure. Olympian Owens. Receiving end. Works one's way up. Climbs. Climb. I think it's got to end in S though. Otherwise, climb feels good, but I think we need a shorter word than it's an S because it's works one's way up. But it's works one's way up. Maybe climb is okay. I'll pencil it. I should pencil skier and tuba, but I'm not gonna because I want it to be right so badly. Akkadian or Phoenician? Incan? Is that right? No. I'm just thinking about things that start with I. I don't know what Akkadians or Phoenicians are. Wait, aren't they like Middle East, Northern Africa type area? Huh. I don't actually know. Passes. Might end in S. Site in a tomato patch. Tomatoes. You're welcome. Place to put a pin. Put a pin in it. Place to put a pin. You could put a pin. Pin the nose on the donkey. Where Mandela and Nehru worked on their autobiographies. In jail. It might be in something, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'll know as soon as I look up this Owens fella. What else can we do from nose? Like 12 down. Congressional record? Question mark? Explicit subject for her? Figure skater Midori. Friday being Friday. Concocts. Might end in S. I don't know. Makes a plan. Farm cry. Moo? I mean, it could be a number of animals, but we're gonna pencil in moo and hope for the best. Already looked at all those downs. Going overboard with the praise. ChatGPT. We don't need to know all the details. TMI. Be quick about it. I don't know. Mixing board. Lifts up. Raises, maybe? Let's try raises. Theater class assignments. Scenes? That's usually what that is. All right, we're just going to go through all the downs now. The deity, I have no idea. Is that Meg from the Hercules Disney movie? Is she an actual god? Megora? Megana? Can't be right, can it? Short preview. Poetic adverb. Maybe it's air. I don't know. I don't know what's an adverb in poetry. Adverb. It's an intensifier on a verb. I know what an adverb is, but like what's a poetic? Probably not air. Find pleasure in. Whiskey distiller's mixture. Berries. French possessive. Classic hot rods. That in Mexico. So Spanish for that. No idea. Absorbs. Quisling, whatever that is. Blade sharpener. They might be rough or perforated. Edges? Yeah, edges. So it's not the tuba. Instrument with a deep rounded back. A lute, perhaps. Driver. Okay, we're going to keep doing downs. Tiny bit, like a morsel. I said that last time. Driver's license. Fight dirty. Weighing, praying. I still don't know if that's skier, by the way. I should pencil skier at this point because I haven't been able to confirm it. All right. Downs. Like 12 down, no idea. They glisten in a classic Irving Berlin tune. I don't know. Congressional record. Imply. Rock with bands. Oh, geodes maybe? Okay, maybe that helps here. Receiving end? Huh. Explicit subject for her. Concocts. I don't think that's going to help these. All right. Akkadian or Phoenician. Passes. Site and tomato patch. Contest or contest. Comedian Wyatt. Tech news site. There's so many. Last time, what was it? It was like an old one that no one goes to anymore. What was that one? I can't remember. Darn it. Blank the Jairite, biblical minister to King David. Maternal figure. All right, we're going to do a lookup pass. We're going to look up a bunch of this stuff. Psycho screenwriter, Joseph. So, psycho screenwriter. Joseph Stefano. Weird. Megano wasn't right. Stefano. All right. Does that help with any of these? Blade sharpener. Deity. Oh, yeah. Who is the deity who helped? Hercules' sixth labor. Drive away Stymphalian birds, a flock of man-eating birds that terrorize the area around Lake Stymphalia. These birds had bronze beaks. Athena helped. Athena provided Hercules with bronze rattles, which he used to scare the birds out of the trees. He then shot them with arrows, some of which were tipped with hydra venom. Just to make sure. Makes good. Amends. Okay. What? DN. Find pleasure in. Uh-oh. It is Stefano. Amends makes so much sense. DN. Yikes. Short preview. Is it not amends? Makes good. Amends. Poetic adverb. Yikes. Okay. What else can I look up? My old. Did I miss anything before that? I can look up what a humdinger is. Define humdinger. A remarkable or outstanding person or thing of its kind. Okay, like a standout. All right. My old man. 24. My old ass. Okay, my old ass. Wonderful. Some kind of mash. Whiskey distilling mash. From a mash that includes no less than 51% corn. So corn mash. So it's not amends. Makes good. It's not amends, and it's a corn mash. Makes good. I have no idea. Where's the S go? Between then and now. I'm going to define hence. As a consequence, for this reason, in the future, used after a period of time. 2 years hence, they might say something quite different. That's not between then and now. I don't think since is either. Oh, since then. Yeah, I think it is since. Like since then, which means after then, but before now. Okay. Never thought about that. What else should I look up? Let's make sure I don't miss anything. Olympian Owens. Olympics. Jesse. JN. Maybe it's not nose. So this is just jails. It's an and, so it's jails. So, place to put a pin. I don't know. Congressional record? Senator? I don't know why. That doesn't work. All right, who else can I look up? Figure skater. Figure skater Midori Ito. Congressional record. Disco? All right, I think I have other stuff wrong. All right, what else can I look up for the downs? French possessive. M-I-E-N-S. No. M-I-E. That would be German, mine. No, that would be EI for mine. I don't know if I can fill this. All right. Classic hot rods. Classic hot rod cars. All right. Is there like a list? List of classic hot rod cars. I've got a list. There's a lot of them. GTO is what I'm thinking of. GTOs. We'll see. That in Mexico. Translate that to Spanish. Eso. Okay. Can I get this? Well, tough. Maybe that's something. That's something. Is this stoop? Blade sharpener. What is a blade sharpener called? Honing device, sharpening device. No idea. Driver's license. What is Luang Prabang? It's a Laos. The capital of Luang Prabang province in north central Laos. Royal Buddha image. Established as Muang Sua. Maybe it's Sua. Maybe. Irving Berlin. Irving Berlin songs. Glisten. God Bless America. Lyrics. Does that mess in glisten? No. What if I search Irving Berlin glisten? White Christmas. Glisten. Where is it? Treetops. Okay. Verbal flourishes. Shepherd's warning. Receiving end? I don't know. Any other downs I can look up? I wanted to look up what quisling is. Quisling. The term used to describe someone who collaborates with an enemy or occupying force, often betraying their own country. Traitor? Okay. And then like 12 down, like a traitor. A diaspora or something? I don't know. I don't know what that one will be. I'm going to look up Akkadian. Akkadian, inhabitant of Akkad, Semitic language. Babylonia. So yeah, it's Middle East, very Middle East. I don't know what they want there. Wyatt. Sinek. Wyatt Sinek. Tech news site. The Jairite. The Jairite. King David minister. Oh, come on. Ira, the Jairite. Ira. So this is, oh my gosh. This is not raises. Okay. I'm going to check the article. I don't have enough here. What's it going to give me? 7A. A terse clue like down is typical of end-of-week puzzles. So in this case, it was ingest. You really downed that drink. Ingest. Okay. Berries. Interse. Uncertain, not sure. French possessive. That's, well, tough. That's too bad. Huh. That's something too bad. I don't know what word goes there. Humdingers. I don't know. Absorbs. Subsumes. I think I like skier at this point. Right, more article. 21 across, one day more. I got that one. Staff notes is memos. Oh, okay. 26 across. I was wrong about the context there. MK can't be right. Not skier? Winter athlete. What if Sua's wrong? 30 across. Death. Indeed. For most convenient time text rich people. Receiving end. To be on the receiving end is to be given something. But that's not what this clue refers to. The question mark, as some of us know, means that there's wordplay afoot, or on hand if you prefer that. The clue is asking what is at the end of the word receiving, and the answer is the letter G. I see. G is the receiving end. I should have realized. Imply. Shepherd's warning. Oh, that helped me. 40 across. Place to put a pin is an axle. Yikes. Congressional record. Sexting. Really? Why? All right, 4 down NASCAR races. I got that right. A strop is a leather or grit coated block used as a blade sharpener. Strop. So I think I was right about pairer as well. Short preview. Feature. No. ER. High res, maybe. Teaser. Right, a teaser. Oft. Oft is the poetic adverb. Makes good. Atones. Wait. So it's not corn mash? But that's what it is. 51% corn mash. Find pleasure in. Enjoy. Well, that's just too bad. I don't know. Humdingers? Tiny bit. Slosh, smosh, slosh, sposh. I don't know what this word is. Stosh. Yikes. Let's just finish the rest of the article. Fight dirty is mud wrestle. All right, that's 26 down. That's going to help. Mud wrestle. So this is not climb. Work one's way up. Ratch? I don't know. I don't think it's ratch, is it? Probably not. Été is summer, France, 28 down. 32 down was, oh, it's sex tape. Okay, congressional record. You can't see me, but I'm giving this clue a standing ovation for its wordplay. Congressional record sounds innocent enough, but the question mark takes a clue in a totally different realm. A synonym for the sexual act is Congress. I didn't know that. And a record of that is a sex tape. I just thought they were making fun of Congress people. All right, 35 down. Holy cow. It's not geodes. First, I thought rocket bands might be agate, but that's too short. We're Genies. Genies. G-N-E-I-S-S. Wow. Explicit subject for her. Concocts. Invents. I don't know. All right, last thing. Contest is to argue. 41 down. All right, that's all we get from the article. Hold on. We have some of the constructor notes. The seed entries were 32 down, which is... Where's 32 down? Congressional record. And 41 across. Explicit subject for her. I like the idea of combining a seemingly boring clue for a spicy answer with a racy clue for a mundane answer. For I think the highlight of the puzzle is 26 down. Fight dirty. Wrestle. When the clue for that entry came to me, I knew I had to make it fit for puzzle. Admittedly, there's some not great fill-in shorter entries, but I hope the good stuff is longer. And the longer entries, atones for that, and everyone can enjoy the solve. I already got those two. What the heck is this? I don't have nearly enough of this puzzle. Verbal flourishes. Is this even Sua? Shepherd's warning? This is supposed to be a mundane. Explicit subject for her. It's a mundane answer. And what's the question mark doing? I don't know. Going overboard with the praise. Laying it on or something. Oh, this is disloyal. Hold on, what's this? We don't need to know all the details. Spare us. Maybe lay it. These were given. This GI is given. Laying it on too thick. Laying it on thick. was going to say too thick, but laying it on thick. Maternal figure is a hen. Mixing board. Palette. Okay. Remix paint. Semite is the Akkadian or Phoenician. Passes. I think this is Mu then. Site and a tomato patch. Stoke. I don't know. Explicit subject for her. How does this work? Antecedent? I mean, the word fits. I don't understand the clue. What is an antecedent exactly? A thing or event that existed before or logically precedes another, preceding in time or order, previous or pre-existing. I don't see how that works. I mean, it fits, but site in a tomato patch, a stoke. Maybe this does end in S. Rises. Enacts. Passes. Enacts. Maybe this is farm cry. Mao. They're calling for Matt. Well, it's a vowel. It could be ma. Okay, and then steak. Yeah, steak. Okay, that makes more sense. Imply. Let something. No, what is this? Shepherd's warning. Driver's license. Some kind of ID. Legal ID. Tudas? Verbal flourishes. Tudas. Is that a thing? A tuda? No. A tada. So I don't think this is Sua, which I found on the wiki article in a random place. Shepherd's warning. Drawl. I don't know. What the heck is this? Imply. Concocts. Creates. Get at. A growl. So it's Sao. S-A-O. I wonder if I misread it or mistyped it. Because that was very close to what I had. All right. So I'll never know. French possessive. What about this? Lifts up. Elates, perhaps? CNET is the news site. I think that's what it was last time, too. What kind of mash is this? Is soup mash a thing? Soup mash? No. Whiskey distilling. Sour mash. There we go. Humdingers. Oh, humdinger can also just be like a clever line, right? I don't know what this is. What is this French possessive? We need N-O-T. I don't know. Notre. N-O-T-R-E. Corners? Humdingers? Corners. I don't know. I'm just going to check her. What's wrong? It's the N and it's this S. Oh, a Luger and Lao. Oh, they just wanted Lao. Oh. Tiny bit. What is this? Humdingers. I'm just going to fish out the letter. I don't know this. K I did not expect. Corkers. Never heard of that. And Skosh. Tiny bit of Skosh. I have not heard of that either. That's a yikes crossing right there. Yeah, tough puzzle today. Not the most enjoyable one I've done. I feel like it's okay. A lot of these clues were just hard to be hard. That's the problem I'm having with Fridays and Saturdays, is the clues are just like hard for the sake of being hard. Like IRA, you can clue as the investment account, which they usually do, but instead it's the Jairite, some random biblical figure no one's heard of, unless you've studied the Bible, right? A really old tech news site. Like there's so many tech news sites. Why pick CNET? But I mean, I guess I've seen that clue before. Like what the heck is a niece? G-N-E-I-S-S. Seems pretty niche. I don't know. I'm not going to complain too much about this puzzle, but I like NASCAR race. I managed to fill that in. That's just too bad. Not horrible. I still don't understand antecedent. Explicit subject for her. And this was a seed that they wanted this one in the puzzle. Explicit subject for her. Antecedent. No idea. I wish the article explained that one. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.